Y'all ever woke up with a song playing in your head that you ain't heard in a decade? I woke up this morning with Living La Vida Loca playing in my head. It's weird how you wake up with your brain has an alarm clock with some random song playing. But it wouldn't be so bad if it was like, Van Halen or Cannibal Corpse or something. But Ricky Martin? Come on. What's going on, guys? We're back again. Gotta work on the BMW a little bit today. Hadn't really put up too many videos or whatnot. It's been kind of busy around here with the holidays coming up and Christmas right here at the door. We gotta replace the lower rearward control arm. The bushing's gone bad in it, so every time you hit the brakes, it feels like the wheel's going one way or the other, and sometimes it makes the car feel like it's going to go off the road. So we're going to go ahead and fix that today. I got the ball joints also to go along with it. Don't know if I'm going to do those today or not, but that's what we're up to today, so let's go get at it. Alright, so let me kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at here. What we're going to replace is this right here. It runs all the way to there. And basically this bushing on here has wore out over time. I mean, we're looking at a car that's got 154,000 miles on it right now, give or take. So all the bushings are starting to get to their wear point. So what happens is when you hit the brake, or even if you hit a good sized bump in the road, is this pivots back and forth. So it makes your wheel feel like it's turning and jerking on. And I have hit a couple pretty good dips in the road where it actually felt like it was going to push me off onto the side of the road. So it's getting really, really bad. So what we got to do is we got to take the plastics here, and that goes all the way to the front. Now what I'm going to try to do without taking the whole plate off is just undo this bolt here, and maybe this one here, and just kind of push this down and out of the way. This one here, we're going to have to take this bolt off and this right here off and this one right here, and pull this part off so we can get to the inside of that bolt head there. So I hadn't had no problems that I can feel with the ball joint. The boot don't look too bad on it. If I'm not mistaken, BMW had some kind of press that they pull and pop these things in and out with. And from what I've heard people tell me is they can be kind of a pain in the tail to get out. So since I hadn't really had no issues with it, at least for now, I may just let it be. Unless when I pop this arm off, it just like jacks it all up, and then we'll go ahead and replace it. That's where we're at right now. So let's go ahead and get these plates out the way. And what we'll do is these little bolts are 8mm, and this one right here is a 10. And then we'll get those out the way so we can get to the big bolts. And this is a 18mm. And I'm sure the other side's the same. All right, so there we go. So we can take this piece off and we can just kind of push this down out the way. And now we can get to this bolt here and get to the other side as well. Okay, for this bolt right here, that's a 24mm. And once we break that loose, we should be able to get a pickle fork in there and knock that down. So put your pickle fork right here and give her a couple whacks, and this arm here should pop off, and then we can get the bolt out here, and the old arm should come right on off. Let's see if it works out that easy.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so after banging on this thing what seemed like forever, I found out that my pickle fork, whenever I put it right in between here, it would hit this knuckle right there. So it wasn't going all the way through to pop the arm off. So what I ended up doing was using this guy, 3-claw puller, and this piece right here fits right up in there like so, and these 3 arms fit right around the arm, and after a couple turns it popped right off. So wish I would have thought about that earlier. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to take these 2 little bolts here off so I can clear the bolt to come out. Let's see if I can twist it. Nope. Alright, so let's take that off. There we go. Got it out. So we'll take the one that's right here and the little cover bolt that's right there, and then you just pull this down just enough to get in there and get the bolt out. That thing's all but about to fall apart right there. I mean, you can almost shake the bushing out of it. So got that out of there. Let's put the new one on. So what we got here is the kit from Detroit Axle, and it comes with the new ball joints for both sides, and both sides of the lower rearward control arm. But since we're chasing daylight here, and it's a Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock now, it gets dark, so we're going to do the one side, which is the one that's really messed up anyway, and just get it out of the way, and we'll put the rest of this on later on. I plan on doing a complete suspension overhaul on this car. We didn't know whether we was going to keep it or not. We were going to try to sell it or whatever, but I think we're going to keep it. So I'm going to put drop coils on it, new shocks all the way around it and all that stuff. So we'll eventually go through this whole car. But for right now, we're just going to fix what the actual problem is. We got the new arm all nice and tight. So we're just going to slide this back up into place here. Put a little bit of grease on the end here so it slides up on that joint a little bit easier. Okay, reinstall the nuts. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps somebody out. Pretty straightforward job, except for getting it off the ball joint. That was a little bit of a pain, but like I said, if you use the 3-claw puller and it locks into, use the pickle fork to break it loose just enough to get the claws on it, and then you can crank it down and pop it right off. So that's it. We're going to tighten everything down, put the wheel on, and get on down the road. See y'all on the next one.